When I needed you,
I was right here.
you promised that you would see this through. Now I see through you.
You ain't never had a lie. You ain't never had a lie. I can tell by the look in your eyes. Everything you told me was a lie. Baby, let me know something. I don't wanna make all these assumptions. Can we let it go? It's nothing. If we don't, we might end up with nothing. Baby, I don't wanna leave with nothing. We ain't never ending up with nothing. Get your shit out the coop. I think if we finna cut our ties, we should cut from the road. She said that she'd rather die, and she jumped out the roof. I said it to Captain G. I like how she be talking all this shit. She stand on it, she so pink. Shawty so cold, I put her in the meat. Tell her, let me know when we gon' eat, Mom. I ain't never falling back on nothing, it ain't no retreat, no. I need to talk where the fuck is Philippe. Dating for niggas that's all in the street. If I find this bitch and take it, that means she mine. And if she is mine, you ain't never had a lie. You ain't never had a lie. You ain't never had a lie. I can tell by the look in your eyes. Everything you told me was a lie. Baby, let me know something. I don't wanna make all these assumptions. Can we let it go? It's nothing. If we don't, we might end up with nothing. Baby, I don't wanna leave with nothing. We ain't never ending up with nothing.
We ain't never ended up with nothing. Hey, shout out to my main man, Lev Jency. Straight fire. I need to check it out, man. Y'all need to check that out because the new album is crazy. It's not even the album yet. It's the EP.
Somebody came up to me the other day.
But when I'm
asked me
hearing
why
the
I
young
was
man is taking it to the top, I ain't gonna lie. I need y'all to really check that out on Spotify. Lev Jency on all platforms because it's some straight heat. But anyway, let's get straight to business. Welcome to Is the Hype Real Podcast, live reaction Sundays. We're gonna keep it short and sweet today. We're gonna talk about a couple things going on. You know what we're gonna talk about today? It's all about the fantasy football. It's all about the live football. There's been a lot of crazy things going on early. So I hope y'all had y'all sleeper set up because I did. And hopefully they allowed me to get a couple of victories out here in these streets. I'm trying to win championship. If you ain't playing to win, what you playing for? Okay. So let's get right into it. So right now we got a game going on, got a couple things going on. And in fantasy football, it's all about getting those sleeper picks. So on my sleeper side, I was able to pull something out of the woodwork that people might not even be, ready for. So on my sleeper pick, I dug deep and I picked up a tight end. I've been struggling at tight end all freaking year. So I believed in this young man early, and it worked out for me, man. This second year guy, he's got elite speed at the tight end. And if he's in your league, you might want to go pick him up. He's Jackson Dart's go-to guy on the goal line. He had 2 touchdowns today. He wasn't even scheduled to do it. He had 7 targets, 2 touchdowns. He only had 33 yards, but when you got a guy who's 6'6", 6'7" and change, running a 4'5", 40 at tight end, you can't get mad at that. He had 21 fantasy points. That's crazy work from a tight end, especially a second-year guy. And Jackson Dart, being a young boy, he always is going to lean on him. I would if I was him. I got some love in the chat. See what's going on. Oh, I appreciate you, Justine, for chapping in. I see you on Thursday. Shout out to Justine. She dropped the album. Y'all was there for the original one we talked about, and she actually decided to pull up and show some love, and I appreciate it. We're going to have her on next Thursday because we're going to discuss this album that she got popping, and I can't wait for y'all to tap into that. But back to the task at hand. Fantasy football is going crazy right now, and it's all about the matchups. If you ain't do it right, see where I'm at right now. A current matchup, I'm up 108-96. Let's see what's going on here. All he got left is Travis Kelce. Who he got playing right now? He got Cooper Kupp, Quentin Johnson. It's crazy. He still might go off. You got Zach Ertz, Chase Brown, who I don't believe in because their offense is trash. I have him in one of my other leagues. I would never play him. So we're looking pretty good. We're looking solid. So I want to talk about the guys that have stepped up and the guys that have kind of fallen off. Quinshon Judkins, beast. on a mediocre offense. He's carrying the squad. He gives me Nick Chubb vibes. You get Nick Chubb vibes out of this young man as a rookie. He didn't found his way. He had 13 fantasy points. He should have had a long touchdown, but it was called back on the hold by Fannin. Okay. Derrick Henry has been a disappointment, but I urge people to think about it like this. With Derrick Henry, you either trade to get him or you sit still. It's still early in the season. If you go look back at Derrick Henry traditionally, his way of playing, he don't get hot till it get cold. And when it gets cold and Lamar Jackson gets back, he's going to be that elite running back. He's not nothing to fall off on. So don't give up on this guy. And if you're in my league, you want to trade him to me, I make you a good deal, buddy. Buddy, come talk to me. I make you a good deal. You know. I had to throw out Justice Hill. I had my bench is it's either hurt, dead, or on bye. So, and then my Malik Neighbors thing from last week kind of messed me up. So that's what the big money league. So I really urge y'all to really get into these sleeper picks. Theo Johnson, Quinshawn Judkins was a guy that people were high on, but now that he's going off, like I say, today's price is not yesterday's price. So if you want him, you got to pay up for him. So on my other leagues, I got some guys going right now. We're looking pretty decent. I'm down in this one, but I still got guys playing, and I got a kicker to go later. Amon-Ra St. Brown's going against the Bengals right now. Emeka Egbuka right now is going against Seattle, who has a great defense. So you got to be aware that it's all about the matchup. Now, do I wish that I put in Jordan Addison? Yes, but he didn't even play the whole first half. He just went off in the second half, which is crazy. So I need you guys to keep deep diving. We only, week 5? So if you're quitting now, poo-poo on you, shame. You shouldn't just be giving up. You need to really be touching base with me because I'm going to plug you into some heat. Loud reaction to the next team. Right now, Baton Rouge is up on me. Pause. We're going back and forth. He's got some killers on his team, but I still got 2 guys left to play. He did some deep dive, and he went and picked up Michael Carter, who's got him 13 points. But it's big Kendrick Bourne. That's what I mean. That's a deep dive. That's a guy that you don't expect to give you points. He is never going to – nobody's ever going to say, oh, yeah, I'm going to start Kendrick Bourne. So I give him that. He's a champion in his own right. Baton Rouge, I think they won 2. But, it's not going to happen again. I'm still early. I'll take losses now because as long as I make the playoffs, I'm just going to keep building around my team. So I'm going to pause my main man, Genzy, for a minute. And I want to see what's going on with this Chargers game. It's on commercial. Okay, we got 18 seconds. They're up 10-7, about to go into halftime. Let's listen to it live on radio.
It has McCaffrey, and of course it's caught. Of course. All the way to the
so we're going to have that playing in the background. Because like I said, I got Amari Hampton in every league, and I need him to step up big. Come on, Amari Hampton. I need the dub. I need you to step up and handle your business. You know what I mean? Handle your business. So I wanted to talk about something else that's going on. We don't really discuss this too much, but I definitely wanted to touch base on people who are heavy into dynasty or keeper leagues. This is my first year running keeper league, and I just want to give y'all some tidbits on that. So in my keeper league, I made a trade earlier in the league, and my main man Strong, who co-commissions this league with me, said it was crazy how I got that deal off. I traded for Ashton Genty. I traded DK Metcalf and a 17th for Ashton Genty and a 10th. Hey, you press the button, you accept. It's all you. It's all you. But in this league, you got to think about it like this. You want to try to acquire young talent that's going to be great. He's a first-round pick. We're still deciding on how many people we're going to keep. So this is my team right here. All war, no peace. That's what I'm about that life. So think about it. Next year, even if we're keeping 3 guys, I got Egbuka, I got Hampton, I got Genty, I got Warren. So I got options. I got Henderson, I got Fannin, I got Dart, Jacobs. So and then the thing is, I've acquired draft picks. A lot of people don't know about keeper leagues, but I think they're extremely fun because you really have to GM. You got to think about not just this year, next year. A couple of guys in the league have fire sailed their team. I want to show you these other guys' teams that just went crazy and decided to just switch it up to everybody. Now, don't mind me. I'm still kind of new to this whole league in itself. I haven't figured it out yet. Work with me. Let's just go to the matchups. So in the matchups, my main man Strong, he'll tell you himself he on a fire sale. He's just trying to acquire young talent, and doing that, he's made some great moves. As I said, Strong is one of the better fantasy football. Don't let the record fool you. It's still early. He's fighting a good fight. He's playing for this year, but he's not copping out. Okay. So he traded off a lot of his talent. He's trying to trade Bijan. He's trying to trade Brees Hall. I think he traded James Cook. He traded a lot of different guys. So if you're in a keeper league and you know you're going to stink it up, you might want to think about doing it like in real life and tanking. Just acquire for next year. If it's over, it's over. Hey, it's not over for me. I'm going for a championship. I'm trying to win the title. You know what I mean?
We're tied. And the Commanders will have the ball.
Okay, so 10-10 going into halftime for the Chargers and the Washington Commanders. Jaden Daniels has not looked like the Jaden Daniels that we all know and love. And I tell people, like, he's still a great talent, but the thing is last year they had a record that was horrible when they acquired him. So they had a weak schedule, and that's the way it is. If you have a weak schedule, when you start the next year, they try to give you, when you have a bad year, they give you a weak schedule the next year, unless you're the Browns, and we're going to touch base on them in a minute. But if you have a weak schedule, then they give you weak teams. And now that they made it all the way to the NFC Championship game, then it doesn't really matter because now you're on the hot seat. Right back to Left Gency. Let's get it in. Shout out Left Gency. Make sure y'all go check out the album, Spotify. Hot fire. If you ain't hip, you need to be. Because the young man's got a lot of talent. So back to what I was saying. The Browns today did above average. I still to this day, and you know me, I'm a stand on hill, die on hill kind of guy. I'm standing on the hill that Shedeur Sanders is a much better quarterback than a lot of these guys. Jackson Dart is kind of doing his thing. I can't even be mad at him. But I think if you gave Shedeur Sanders the opportunity that Jackson Dart had, he would definitely take off. I think we have all the weapons. I just don't understand why he's not getting the chance. They've had Dylan Gabriel second. My brother shared something with me that they're trying to build around Shedeur. And I stated that in one of my statements, like maybe they're holding him up because they don't want to ruin the kid. They don't want to throw him out there. Dylan Gabriel is a project, so he might work out, he might not. He might not. So with that being said, we're going to see what happens. They lost today, but Dylan Gabriel missed a lot of passes that were wide open as I was watching this game. And Shedeur is known for what? His accuracy. So since his accuracy is his best skill, why not put him out there? He looks to pass. He looks down the field. His only flaw is that he holds on to the ball too long. If that's your only flaw because you're trying to make a play, I can't really be mad at you. You're trying to make something happen out of nothing, especially if receivers ain't separate. Okay, Justin Herbert. Ugh, come on, man. I don't need you to ball out against me. But I really challenge everybody to dive deep. Really check into these guys who are first-year guys, but really check into the second-year guys who are getting a lot of opportunity out there on the field when it comes to fantasy football. Because I'll pull it back up. There's a lot of rookies, and I surprise a lot of people with the guys that I pick because usually I pick the vets and I pick the guarantees, but I'm tapping in with guys that, rabbit out the hat. McMillan. He got me 13. He's on a terrible team. Bryce Young is up and down, and there's no telling what's going to happen. I went with Saquon as a staple, but I got Jackson Dart, Marion Hampton, McMillan, Igabuka. So that's 4 rookies. Four rookies that I'm starting over at Chase Brown, over at Jordan Mason. Darren Waller, he's resurrected himself from the dead. He shouldn't even, I don't know what. They're probably going to test him after the game. because the man went from a beast to retired to coming back out and being a beast. So they definitely gonna drug test this dude. But don't be afraid to play these guys. And as the season goes on, the rookies are going to get better if they're good. Talent is always going to rise to that. What does Macho Man say? Cream always rises to the top. Oh yeah, they're the cream. They're going to rise to the top. Give them a chance. Let them fight the good fight. Don't just give up because they're not doing well. But if you do want to trade them, I'll let your boy. I get you a good deal. I get you a good deal. I get you really, really good deal. So with that being said, like I said, it's going to be short and sweet this week. The games are still going on. Hopefully I can pull out some dubs. It's looking decent. And as long as everybody do what they're supposed to do, I think Ibuka, he only got 5.3 points right now, but they're going against a stout defense in Seattle. It's only 13-14. But I believe that he's going to step it up. But just don't tilt just yet. It ain't over. It ain't over to the fat lady singing, and she ain't even started warming up the vocals yet. So be cool. How y'all be cool, all right? And if y'all ever need any fantasy advice, just tap in. I'm here for the people. I'm a man of the people. I'm going to make that one of my soundboards. That's definitely what I'm going to do. I'm going to make these one of my soundboards. You got to definitely have it. That's coming up next. Got to keep building. One more thing before I get out of here. I said something controversial on the podcast last week, and I'm going to play it for y'all. Hold on real quick. Let me pause this. I'm going to bring it up, and I want y'all to let me know. And is the Hype Real Podcast on all platforms. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Pull up, tap in, show love. I'll do the same. I'm all about that action, boss. So I had a contest. This is the TikTok. It's all about is the Hype Real Podcast. It's the Hype Real Podcast. You can see, just look it up on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Pull up. So I'm going to play this, and I want you guys to take this in. And this is all about entertainment. I'm going to play. This is my take. Unpopular opinion. I do not think that Biggie Smalls and Tupac are the best hip-hop rappers ever.
Who's number
Unpopular
one?
opinion, I think Eminem is the best rapper ever.
That's a Midwest take right there. I'm not mad at it.
The thing is because, and that's the thing. That's an unpopular opinion. You know why? Why he was so great? Just because of the way he was able to soliloquy, wordplay, metaphor, but he spoke, and let's keep it always transparent, from a white perspective. So that's why you can't ride around in the hood bumping Eminem, because he's not having the same problems you having. He's not having worried about somebody shooting at him or somebody trying to rob him. He's worrying about how he gonna steal his mama pills. You know, and you don't brain don't think pills. Who wants to buy pills? You know, like I'm trying to get some bud. You know, like nobody. An unpopular opinion. That's my unpopular opinion, and a lot of people are upset about that. They're saying, you know, I've got some mad love. People agree, but the thing is with an unpopular opinion, that doesn't mean it's not true. I challenge you, as for somebody who's an artist in rap and hip hop, to show me somebody who's a better overall rapper in the art of rapping than Eminem. Take out what he's talking about. You know, the lyrics, if you really listen to them, are crazy. But I'm talking metaphor, you know, cadence, and everything that's encompassing a song. So I got a lot of blowback off of that one, and I don't care because it's true. I challenge y'all. Holla at me. I put it on the YouTube. I put it on the Twitch. Make sure y'all pull up Is the Hype Real Podcast on all platforms. This Thursday, we got Miss Justine. She got a new album out. I've been doing some pre-listening, and I love it. I like it. I love it, and I like it. And I want to pick her brain on some of the things that she did. So I hope she's ready. So other than that, let's let Sunday be Sunday. Sunday fun day. I hope y'all teams are doing well. I just hope they're not doing well against me. So until the next time, be cool. How y'all be cool, be real. And we're going to ride off into some Left Gency because that's my guy. One more time. Shout out Left Gency. My guy.
When I
I'm hot. Y'all better pull up. I'm gonna show y'all. Here we go. Oh yeah.
You ain't never had a lie. You ain't never had a lie.
All right, y'all. I'm
You
out.
ain't never had a lie. Ooh, oh. I can tell by the look in your eyes. Everything you told me was a lie. Baby, let me know something. I don't wanna make all these assumptions. Can we let it go? It's nothing. If we don't, we might end up with nothing. Baby, I don't wanna leave with nothing. We ain't never ending up with nothing. Get your shit out the coop. I think if we finna cut our ties, we should cut from the roof. She said that she'd rather die, and she jumped out the roof. Ain't shed a tear, got the G. I like how she be talking all this shit. She stand on this, she so peak. Shawty so cold, I put her in a me. Tell her, let me know when we gon' meet, Mom. I ain't never falling back on nothing. It ain't no retreat, no. I need to talk where the fuck is Philippe. Danger for niggas that's all in the street. If I find your bitch and take it, that means she mine. And if she is mine, you ain't never had a lie. You ain't never had a lie. You ain't never had a lie. Ooh, oh. I can tell by the look in your eyes. Everything you told me was a lie. Baby, let me know something. I don't wanna make all these assumptions. Can we let it go? It's nothing. If we don't, we might end up with nothing. Baby, I don't wanna leave with nothing. We ain't never ending up with nothing. We ain't never ending up with nothing.